Welcome back to Bottom Deck Achievements, a Hearthstone achievement hunting series. We are fresh off the heels off of patch 21.0.3, I think, which had a bunch of card nerfs in it. Is the meta any different? Some people are saying not really, that the nerfs didn't really do too much. But as always, we're going to dive in with some weird stuff and see what we can do for some achievement points. But first, speaking of that, as always, I have a couple that I need to claim. I only have two that I need to claim this week, and they're not anything super special. Just a couple that I've gotten from grinding in duels here and there, and not even any that I'm completely done with. I'm part of the way done with this Druid gaining attack achievement. Still a ways to go. That's a lot of attack to gain, but well, Druid has several ways to gain attack as well. And finally, level 2 of this one, the Celestial Ink set with Mage. Once again, pretty much just with duels. Still going for this one when I can in duels, but we'll talk about that another time. As for the achievements I want to dive into today, I was looking through the list of classes, and most of which I have, started various grinds here and there. I'm really close to this level 3 one. That'll be really nice. But I'm, well on my way with some of these, and I look at a lot of these and I think, okay, well, duels, all the duels for a bunch of these, but then I look at one, Demon Hunter, which I haven't started either of these two grinds yet. I do have the quest line. I opened it during my pack openings, and I haven't messed around with Persistent Peddler at all. With the effect, it's not really something I want to play in duels, so you would really be benefited by running it in a constructed deck. So that's what I'm going to do today. I put together a list that I have not played yet of Quest Demon Hunter. I've heard that it's a really fun deck. Now that Il'gynoth has been nerfed, the Lifesteal OTK is no longer really feasible. So let's just dive into the proper pure questline deck to see how it works, if it is as fun as I've heard people say it is, and whether or not with all the other nerfed cards this deck actually stands a bit of a chance. Let's look at the list real quick. So this list is probably hot garbage. I kind of just slapped it together on my own. The only pure questline deck I could find on HS Replay had less than a 50% win rate. So I just figured I would start from scratch and kind of just throw something together myself. Obviously a lot of cards that can draw other cards, Crimson Sigil Runner, and I did take out, there's one card that just only draws cards, and I figure there's other cards that do that better, Acrobatics being one of them. I like Stiltstepper. It only draws one card, but it does give your hero some attack, which is always good. Lion's Frenzy, which we covered in last week's video. Since I had the two copies, I figured I'd throw them in the deck here. And looking through, there was kind of, some stuff missing. So we look at the top end of the deck, and obviously one of the biggest payoffs for us is Irebound Brute, which gets cheaper the more cards we draw in a turn. So there's that. There's also, I just threw in Illidari Inquisitor because it's an incredible card, and it got me thinking. This has Taunt, this has Rush. Why not throw in Varian King of Stormwind? After all, it could draw 3 cards all on its own. I didn't have a Divine Shield minion though, so I tossed in Talon Forging as a potential grab for this one. If I draw him, cool. He'll find me either a Green Rag or Varian. But if not, there's actually an achievement for him for drawing 3 cards with him. And then you have a sweet 7/7 Taunt Divine Shield Rush minion. So, in a deck where we want to draw a lot of cards, a card that draws us a lot of cards, even one that's pretty expensive, I'll give it a shot. Plus, I haven't used this Diamond Boy yet. I thought he would be okay. A lot of people thought he would be great. I only thought he would be okay. I think I underrated him a little bit, which I'm glad that I did, because he is not really seeing much play. And I haven't played him yet, so this might be a good opportunity to get that achievement done. And then, of course, as I mentioned before, the 2 copies of Persistent Peddler. I love this effect. When they revealed this card, I thought this is a perfect design for tradable. It pulls a card from your deck straight to the battlefield, but it doesn't punish you for drawing both copies because you can just trade one away back into your deck. When I saw this card, I said, I don't know if this is going to be a good card, but I think it's a perfect design with tradable, and I still think so. So I think the achievement is to summon 75 of these, whether by playing them or summoning them from your deck. So we'll see how that works. We'll see how this deck works in general. I guess we'll just cross our fingers and hope we don't run into any warlocks. Let's see how it goes. Unfortunately, we are against a mage. Yep. So we'll see how this works with the Incanter's Flow being nerfed. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get the last tick of this, but that's going to pop the ice barrier. It's a good find, and that was created by the Ruined Orb, so that's a really good find. Okay. I would love to shuffle their hand back into their deck. Okay, check this out. But now what? I can play one of them. Your end comes fast. This is a little underwhelming. Oh man. If I can glide, if they complete their quest like next turn, or if they complete it on a turn when they can't play Dawn Grasp, I'm gonna glide it back into their deck. Alright, that's my plan. I need to get this Brute out of my hand. Do I just... I guess I can trade and then play it, because that'll draw me a card.
Pleasure doing business.
Yeah, that doesn't quite get me there, so I'm just gonna... Okay. This is the... Yeah, okay, they're gonna get Dawn Grasp when they finish this. Okay. Yes, yes, yes! Alright, check this out. Oh, please don't be... Okay, this is fine. Okay, so that costs 3. So I can play 4 mana worth of stuff. So let's do... You know what? Let's just glide and see what happens. Bye, Dawn Grasp. I'll save the Stiltstepper for another turn. That's 3 ice barriers. That sucks. Evocation. It's been a minute since I've seen that spell. One of my favorite cards in recent memory. I love that card.
Look like you love a good deed.
What else you doing? Alright, cool. I really hope that's not another ice barrier.
I'm flashing prices.
Wow, okay.
I have proven myself.
Oh, they found them. Cool. Was that a top? I think that was a top deck. Oh god, here it all comes. Is this where I die? There's another Inquisitor. So let's see, 3, 11, 15, 19. Not quite gonna get me there, I don't think. Plus that's probably another, at the very least I can... God, how many ice barriers did they? That was their 4th one this game. I've done so much dang damage to them. Let's see, they've used 1 fireball. Oh god. Well, if I survive, I'm definitely gliding here. Oh god. Okay.
I'm almost out of cards. I am running low on cards.
Oh god, I am out of cards too. This sucks. Oh god, Varian is the last card in my deck then. Huh. Okay. Alright, let's see. How do I do this?
This is not what we stood for.
Probably should have played the weapon first, but we'll see what we draw.
Thank you, my friend.
How much damage have we done to them this game? And yet they're still alive. Either way, that glide just netted us a lot of, like a ton of discounts on our cards. They might die.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur.
I am running low on
Oh, they have 2 left. Because that's a glide. So if I do this... Oh god, that means I would draw a bunch. Wait, do I have lethal?
How's the weather down there? I am out of cards.
I take 1, 3, 6, right?
I am out of cards. Well played.
Oh man. That was so good. Varian was so worthless. Oh, buddy. That felt really awesome. Let's hop into one more game. Okay. It's a good turn. They're doing my quest. They're drawing all the cards for my quest. It's a good hit for that Sigil. Sigil's a good hit. Cool. Glide is, well, I have kind of a heavy hand for Glide, but they're also drawing a bunch.
You don't.
Okay, it's one of these decks. Typically you don't want to do that before playing out like your auctioneer and stuff. Sigil Runner's a good hit.
Pleasure doing business.
Oh, perfect. Almost.
They will never catch me.
Cool. You're really looking for those bleeds, huh? Probably play out Warblades? Oh, Poison Rogue. Gotcha. They had to play their own bleed? Sucks for them. Hold on, what is the... Okay, so they technically didn't draw the bleed, they added it to their hand. 4. Don't think I'm gonna get there, but I can at least try.
My hand is too full.
Oh no!
Pleasure doing business.
This sucks. I'm not gonna get there.
They will never catch me.
That was miserable. That was so bad. I didn't pay attention to my hand size at all. That's weird, because the animation is them drawing their cards. I guess it's just the text on the card that changes it. Ugh. Talon, help. Well, a sap kills me. Draw 2 cards for free. Pretty decent. They're gonna do it to me, aren't they? I think I'm dead. Oh hey, I got that other achievement. The Divine Shield one. Alright, they got me. I should probably wait on this Chaos Strike. That's a big hit. Ooh, Stiltstepper next turn might be really spicy too. Ah, that sucks. It's really good. I have no real way of dealing with that. My hubris got in the way. I don't think there's any outcast cards that can really give me anything. Well, this can at least finish my quest for me. I think I'm probably dead though, unfortunately.
Now let her end.
Very dead.
Wait.
Well, we had one really good game with the deck and 2 kind of bad games with the deck. The list definitely needs refining. Varian feels really bad in the deck. I don't think I played him once. He's just too expensive and too clunky to really do anything with. I was hoping I could stealth get that Varian achievement tonight, but we'll save that for another time. We can just build a deck with nothing but like taunts, divine shields, and rush minions and get that done real easy, provided we can live that long. But with all the taunts, we probably should. So looking at the stats here, of the 3 games I played, I averaged about 15 cost reductions with this. So doing a little math here, I believe that comes out to rounding up to 67 games you need to play to get all of this, provided all of those go on average just like these 3 did, because level 3 you have to reduce the cost by 1,000, which is That's a lot. The deck is fun. It feels really good to just draw a bunch of cards and discount them all, but it definitely needs some refinement. Hoping that we get maybe some more synergy with it in the mini set. Who knows? I might hold off on this one just for a little bit in lieu of doing some other achievements. And then, as far as Persistent Peddler, if you just play the dang card, you'll get the achievement. I spent too much time trading it back and forth to try to draw cards with it. I only played it in one of the games against the mage. But this is just one of those achievements where if you just play the dang cards, you'll get the thing. 75 shouldn't be too bad. If you can just find... The good thing is you don't even have to find both copies, you just have to find one. And with all the drawing you're doing, you're pretty much bound to find the one. As long as you play it and it dies without getting silenced or anything, it'll summon the other and you'll get an extra tick. So that's a good thing about that one. Card feels okay. It works in the deck because you can always trade it to draw a card. Honestly, that feels better than just playing it. But we did pop, funny enough, in the Paladin section, the Prevent Damage with Divine Shield achievement. So let's pop this one real quick. I believe that's our first 500 experience point achievement for this set, so it's a nice little bump pretty early on. Other than that, just this variant one, like I said, just you can load a deck up and just do a game with nothing but Taunt, Rush, and Divine Shield guys, and you'll get there. That card's coming right out of this deck in lieu of maybe another double jump. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, as time goes on, this list gets refined a little bit more, because the deck is fun. I just wish it was a little better. I mean, we pretty much just lost that last one because our opponent put up, like, a taunt guy. So, that's unfortunate, but, well, at least we had that one mage game. Anyway, that is gonna do it for me today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to click the like button below and subscribe to the channel if you want. It would help me out, and I appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch. I'm at HeyTallman on both places. Really appreciate that Twitch follow, if you would. I've been uploading some of my streams that I've been doing to kind of make full playlist of full game playthroughs to do more YouTube stuff. So check out my Metal Gear Rising playthrough. I just uploaded the last part of that earlier this week, as you're seeing this. Today, as I'm recording this. It was a really fun playthrough where I sucked really bad, but had a lot of fun. As always, if there's any achievements that you'd like to see covered in a future video, please feel free to leave those in a comment below. And with all that being said, have a great day, thank you for watching, and may the card you need the most never be at the bottom of your deck.